Fix the chair. Emergency press conference. Let me turn on the live chat, and then I will also turn it on the computer. One moment. Okie dokie. Jose, TFT, Horror Mirror. How's everybody doing? Mark, Jesse, Josh. We have an imposter among us. Someone's sus. People are saying, what's the emergency? So, I guess to kick this off, what the majority of people want to know about is what's been going on with YouTube and my channel in the past week. And it has to, I guess this is like a multifaceted answer, and I guess this is also like a question because I don't necessarily know. I think my definition of emergency differs from his. Yeah, YouTube shenanigans. Dr. Go Fast. So, it's funny. When you think of social media deplatforming and social media censorship, it's interesting because that has been in the media very prevalently in the past few years, because that has been in the political sphere, right? And what was interesting to me is, while I don't find any of that censorship to be okay, I didn't really worry about it for myself or my colleagues, because we are talking about something so benign, right? That is wristwatches. Wristwatches are not controversial. The most controversial thing in the wristwatch world would be, I don't know, maybe that like ugly AP Black Panther collaboration, right? That was really ugly. So it's insane to think that a sector of the world that is so benign is now having its own purge. It's now having its own crusade, if you will. And so we are now seeing it in the watch world. I'm going to make an episode about this, but I've gotten so many, just an outpouring of support, mostly support, in my various inboxes, that it's time to just address it during the live stream, because so many people have been asking the correct questions. So first I want to say thank you, because I've gotten, it is truly overwhelming the amount of messages I've gotten from people showing me that they've emailed YouTube, they've sent messages, they've done this and that, and it's insane. Never would I ever have thought that I would get people that don't even know me personally going to bat for me, you know, and writing to YouTube on my behalf. It's insane to me. I'm so overwhelmed to think about it. So I really, 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 truly do appreciate it, because that's, it's, let me put it this way. I can't do any of the things that I've been doing without you guys. So whether it be this channel, the Drive channel, the Time Teller Shop, none of that could exist without the support of you guys. So to see you guys continue that is incredible. Yes, I am wearing a Wu-Tang Clan shirt, so maybe that's, I don't know if that's controversial, but Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to F with, right? So the crazy thing, okay, because well, here's another thing that I should bring up actually, because uh, there's another thing, there's another side to this, and that is that I have gotten a few messages from people. Okay, here and here comes the very, oh, dare I say, conspiracy theorist side of things. Should I go into this, guys? Is Flat Moon Gang in here? Can I get a hashtag Flat Moon in the comment section? Are we gonna open this can of worms on a live stream right now? Is Flat Moon in the building? Dude, Bryson Haggard, certified T3 moderator, says go in. We got a hashtag Flat Moon from Bad Matt, certified T3 bot. Paula's Flat Moon. I want hashtag Flat Moon in the comment section right now, guys. Spam it. Spam this. YouTube needs to know the truth about the moon. Everything else, the world is round. Okay, people that are flat earthers, what is going on? Flat Moon, dude. She. Okay, so here's the conspiracy side of things. And I'm not going to blow up anybody else's spot. But the content, here's another amazing thing, okay? Here's an amazing thing, and this is not a conspiracy theory. A bunch of my supporters have written to me the second that this stuff went down. They were like, you should talk to Jody. Well, one thing that might make you guys, I don't know, surprised, happy, maybe some of you were sad about this, but us content creators speak a bit more than you might imagine. So when Jody's channel got taken down, immediately I got a text from Adrian over at Bark and Jack. And then I immediately hit up Joey, and I immediately text Federico, and then Federico texted other people. And so most of us talk amongst each other, okay? And to see other content creators come to bat and activate their own viewership to help each other, that's like amazing as well. But here's the conspiracy side of it. The reason I bring that up is because we have been talking, Adrian, Paulius, get the F out of here, dude. We don't need you, man. Yada yada, get to the point. Welcome to the live stream, dude. You're a loser, so peace! Cut it out. Yeah, it's funny. It's all fun and games on the videos, but guess what? In real life, the time teller doesn't take no bleep. Circle the wagons. Circle the wagons. Got him. People. Peace, dude. I'll forget about you in like the next 2 sentences, but congratulations for getting me to say your name. He got moon-faced, Flat Moon. So, the truth is, people are hashtag she. Can we get a she? I love that you used to competitively powerlift. Can I get a hashtag still jacked in the comment section? Oh, dang. God. In before all the questions, how much do you bench? Oh, how much do you bench? More than you. All right. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Linky's here. Hashtag still jacked in the comment section. Spam it. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. All right. As is tradition, every live stream, we get an appearance from the co-host, Linky. Linky Goodman is here. The cutest cat that has ever lived. He's just here for the belly rubs. The co-host is here to make an appearance. He has said his piece about what is going on. Is Link purring? Absolutely. Now he wants to attack the, look at this. Now he wants to attack the tripod. Whatever. Okay. Here's the issue, and here's the conspiracy side. So, Adrian, Jody, and I were texting. I have white hair in my beard. And we were wondering, is this targeted? Or is this just an algorithm that has become too hungry, too powerful, and just kind of too ham-fisted, right? Dando, you get sidetracked a lot. Do you have ADHD? Yes, I have. And I've taken medication for it since I was like 8. So, yeah. I don't take it anymore, but I did for all throughout college and everything. So, I don't know if that was a joke. It's not offensive to ask, but you get sidetracked a lot. Do you have ADHD? Yeah, absolutely, I do. And I don't see it as a disorder. I see it as a difference, a learning difference, and I see it as a strength, actually. If you can harness ADHD, then I think that you can actually use it to your advantage because, I don't know, I'm able to multitask, do a bunch of things, which is actually quite helpful in the business social media sphere. So yeah, I do have ADHD. I'm proud. Let's go. So, ADHD is multitasking. Yeah. ADHD! Do meds help you concentrate? They just made me not want to really talk to anybody. So, yeah. So is this a new algorithm that has overcorrected? Or is this just targeted? That is the question. Because the second things happened with Jody brought things up to us and he was like, well, the 2 episodes that most likely got me in trouble were the 2 Rolex real versus fake episodes I made. I'm talking about Jody on his channel. And I was like, oh, okay. And then 2 of my videos, I got 2 notices from YouTube. And Jody immediately wrote to me and he was like, yo, what episodes were they? They were 2 episodes that never featured any counterfeits. I've never even done one of those real versus fake comparisons on my channel. I've never filmed a fake watch on my channel. One was about, hey Minky. One was about a certain Chinese chronograph, and another was about, it was literally a list of why you should never buy a fake Rolex. And they were episodes that I made back in 2017. And so neither of them had any fake watches in them or on screen. And one of them was, in fact, a detailed laundry list as to why you should never support the counterfeit industry. So those were the 2 that I got notices that they took down without warning. They were just they're gone. Now here's the interesting part. These 2 episodes were 2 of my highest viewed episodes. Okay? And they were from way back in 2017. So it wasn't anything new that I recently made that like triggered the algorithm to be like, oh, community guidelines, boom, you did something wrong. These were 2 of my oldest, highest viewed episodes, which leads me to believe anybody can fill out that counterfeit complaint form on Google and just attack a channel. Hey, Linky. And not trying to speak for Jody or Adrian, but we're kind of all on the same page about that. So is it a ham-fisted, overactive new algorithm? Or is it targeted trolls that have found a new way to mess with us? I don't know. That's what I'm asking you guys. But people wanted to know if it had to do with the Pagani Design Watch episodes. No. But a few other content creators were like, yo, we're hearing that it might be Pagani Design next that's getting in trouble. You should take yours down. So I took those episodes down. As like preemptively to see if that's going to stop people from messing with the channel. But yeah, a ton of people wanted to know if it was from a specific episode I made, and it really wasn't. So We got a new channel member. Voidvid certified T3 bot. I think it might be Jordan. Jordan is back. Certified T3 bot. Are you excited too? Linky's excited. Round of applause. Dr. Go Fast. Better just keep reviewing empty watches. How funny is that, dude? How funny are the... was that timeless watch? Oh my gosh. Linky, my liege. Jordan has returned, Linky. Sneakers and Watches, Timeless Sneakers and Watches says, I'm really hoping it's a system issue. Yeah, me too. Alex Permijo, certified T3 bot. Oh! Marissa, certified T3 bot, says, welcome, Void Vids. Please pay your respects to the flat moon. SBW says, love the little meows in the background, Jory. It adds some. Come here. Wag669, he is aware that some of us are on headphones, right? Then change your volume settings, you dolt. Maximum voltage. What is a T3 bot, Todd? Well, a T3 bot is one of the highest honors that can be bestowed upon a human. And it's a channel member. Because when I first started my channel, people couldn't believe that I was getting all these comments on the live stream. And they were like, oh, it's because he has bots. Yeah, dude. I have bots for all my comments. Everybody say hello to Princess Seiko. Everybody say hello to Princess Seiko. What? What, Seiko? Princess Seiko. Okay, she wants to go see what Linky's doing now. Let's see if we can get a hat trick. Let's see if Turtle will show up for the live stream. Does Seiko have a misaligned tail? That's clever. So, yes, I would love to know your guys' opinions, and I just wanted to bring it up with you guys because you deserve to be in the loop, because this channel is about stuff that you guys are interested in. Andrew Briggs says, great to see you, man. You got me. Is this the Andrew Briggs? That would be mind-blowing if it was the Andrew Briggs that I grew up with. Is this Andrew? Is this actually? Oh my God, it is Andrew! What the heck? There's no way. What's going on, bro? Roy says, does the loud exhaust on the Subi piss off Connie? No, but the loud exhaust when I had that track spec 370 that was gutted, that Connie. So I had that car when Connie and I first started dating, and at first she thought it was like all cool, and she was like, oh, this is fun. But then it like reeked of gasoline because it was running super rich, and like anytime I would downshift, it would like spit fire, and it was super loud. There was nothing inside like baffling any of the noises. So it was, yeah, Dr. Gofa, it was just brop the whole entire way. So after a couple years of her driving with that, she was it was a little less fun, but it put things in perspective when I got the Subi, because it was nice and quiet. So yeah, guys, you deserve to be a part of this, and you deserve to be in the loop. And for everybody asking, so what's the emergency? So what's the emergency? You need to be here on time around 11:30 Pacific. Every Saturday we do a live stream Veronica's here. What's going on? So yeah, we do this literally every Saturday, guys, and I'm so happy a bunch of you showed up. And you know what? We're gonna do our little pause. We're 20 minutes in. We're gonna do our little pause because I have an idea. I think a bunch of people are gonna watch this replay because let's face it, a few thousand come and watch the Saturday live streams every single Saturday after we record it here right now. So we're just going to go ahead, and this is a little tradition for the people that are new here. We just like to wave to all the people on the playback. We love you. We know that you couldn't be here during the Saturday live stream on time. We know that, oh, I have a job on the weekend. Oh, I have kids. Oh, I actually live on a different part of the world, so that Saturday at 11:30 Pacific is really inconvenient for me because I'm actually asleep during that time. Whatever! Alright? Excuses, schmuses. That's what I always say. We were here. We woke up on time. So we just want to wave. Because guess what? Don't worry. You don't have to be on time. You can sit back, do whatever you gotta do, eat some bonbons on the couch. We're gonna be here live recording, talking about things, answering questions. So we just want to wave. We love you. We love you and we see you. Back to the live stream. All right, guys, let's get some questions. Because we've already done the wave, we've already addressed the YouTube drama that is going on in the watch world. Oh, the most controversial of venues. The wristwatches. Timeless Sneakers and Watches says, we love you, fam. 15K for an unworn Batman 2021, yes or no? Well, when they used to go around 14, but now they jumped like over 20, 15 sounds reasonable, right? I hate saying that, but... Marcelo says, would this be far-fetched? Could Rolex be one of the litigious entities in the world, being ultimately behind the deleted videos and channels? They're very protective of their... Yeah, that could be, but why are they taking down episodes of mine that have nothing to do with Rolex? Like, they didn't take down my, like, any homage episode. So... yeah, they could, the short answer is yes, they could be. The long answer is why. Why though? Because they took down a Siegel 1963 episode. Mega Man, because Rolex is Rolex, baby. That's brisk, baby. Could it just be another channel hitting on all others? So that's what I think. This is the conspiracy paranoid side of me. I just think it's my trolls that are, because they targeted 2 of my highest viewed episodes from like 2017 when I first started. So that's what I think. I think it's too interesting that they took down 2 of my highest viewed episodes. That's brisk, baby. Yeah, Bryson brings up a good point. I'm not going to name any names of other channels that have done a lot of, you know, replica reviews and comparisons. I think that those are very educational. I think that those are valuable pieces of content because I think that it's showing people what to look out for and what not to purchase. But I mean, you type in fake Rolex, and there's going to be a lot of content there that has like millions of views. Like let's be honest. That has millions of views. But it's kind of like banning, true crime stuff. It's like banning true crime channels that go over crimes because crime is illegal. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of a ham-fisted, really inefficient, like not delicate overreaction. It's like a true crime channel that covers various crimes throughout history. They're covering topics that the content, the goings on was illegal, but they're just covering it. And that's kind of what's happening to watch channels. Now, the difference with me is that I've never promoted or even filmed the sale of, or even enjoyment of fake stuff. So, Voids Vids, Certified T3 Bot is dropping the hammer on some people. Heck yeah, dude. We love to see it. We love to see it. I didn't see what the comment was, but we love to see it. Take them down! Some people just want to watch the world burn. Jonathan Turner says, I just want to say I enjoy your content and I've learned a lot from you. Thank you so much, man. Well, guess what? I learn just as much from you guys as you do from me. Linky, thank you. Linky has a lot to say. Tim, Certified Teacher says, and we are all happy you're here, Jonathan Turner. Wellington says, they don't tell you, or he asks, they don't tell you the problem? No, they don't. That's the thing. In this world, you are guilty until proven innocent. So they just proactively take you down or take your content down, and then they force you to appeal it. But here's the worst part, okay? Here's the most frustrating issue is that they've taken down my content, and then there's a little button. Why do I wear black shirts on live streams? Why? He wants to attack the tripod. Why do I wear black shirts on live stream? Because then his fur is just gonna get all over me. Here's the frustrating thing. Belly rub. Is that they take down your stuff and then they have a little button that says, oh, do you think we did this in error? Then appeal it. So then you appeal it, and the response from them is, oh, well, because of the goings on in the world, the little pandemic, because of that, it might take us a while to get back to you. It's like, okay. It's kind of... Thanks. Bo Backwoods says, sorry I'm late. Jose, dogs rule. Dogs do rule. I'm also a dog person. And cats rule as well. I'm also a cat person. Jory, you got something on your shirt right there. Yeah, I'm covered in Linky's fur now. It's all good. SVW, what have you started valuing more since the pandemic started? It's a really good question. I think one of the easiest answers is human interaction, right? there is when you become isolated, it's easy to retract into yourself. And just because you become isolated physically doesn't necessarily you have to become isolated mentally, but it's easy to have that happen if you are in lockdown or something. And me living in Los Angeles, I mean, we had like the longest version of that, essentially. And, bro, you were covered in cat hair. I know, it's because I was picking Link up. And if there's one thing that I value a lot more, or that I realize I took for granted, it's just the ability to interact with another person. And I think we all should definitely value that more, is when those things get forcefully taken away from you, you realize that it's actually kind of a human need. I think humans need, food, water, shelter, but I also think they need significance in life. I think, consciously or subconsciously, you're driven by the need to feel significant and the need to create something of value, provide value. And it's difficult to do that when you are severed from another human's interaction. So I think that that's definitely something that I came out of 2020 with a not necessarily newfound appreciation for, but something that I'm definitely more thankful for. So yeah, leave your comments in the comment section right now. That I would love to hear your input. Shutdown, if this platform becomes too hostile to you as a content creator, would you consider switching to a different platform? Here's the thing, guys. I would love to, but how would I keep my businesses going? Because the truth is, we've kind of pigeonholed ourselves. Whether we like it or not, YouTube is how we pay our bills. It's like, this is the easiest place to get monetized. These other platforms do not support us. And while this content is free for you, and I'm keeping it free for you, it's not free. It's not free to produce, if that makes sense. So I'm happy that you guys watch it for free. That's what I want to keep happening. But what a lot of viewers and consumers don't realize is to produce things, it is not free. I apologize for the cat hair all over me. So things cost money while I produce this content, and if I go to just another platform, it's going to be a huge ding on us. Wait, Gato gets paid? Yes. Lacopo Biondi says, dinner time here in Luxembourg. Finally being able to join a live. So what watch are you thinking of buying? I've got an itch for a Seamaster 200 pre-bond. I cannot go away. Do it. Do it! I will feed Gato. Send him to me. Chi-Town, California, certified teeth robot. Jory, which is your least favorite current production Rolex? The flip-flop, dude. Probably the flip-flop. The stupid palm frond. Ugh. Bryson, Certified T3I moderator says, I want to see Jory do Patreon once a week. I believe you would be an amazing interviewer, and I'm sure plenty of people in this community would like to hear what you would ask from brands and other people. We could set that up. That would be interesting. We'll talk about that. VoidVid, Certified T-Robot says, Jory, which Ninja Turtle do you secretly resent? Man, so I love each and every one of them because they do have qualities that I see in myself, but that you see in people, right? Which do I secretly resent, though? Probably Michelangelo, and here's why. He's the party dude, and he's always able to have fun, but it's like that's not real life. I feel like I can't feel that way, and I wish I always felt that way, where you can just always have a blast in any situation. It's quiet. It's almost too quiet. That's from Ninja Turtles 2: Secret of the Ooze. It's like, dude, you're walking into an ambush, and he's there just having a blast. Bad Matt says you are 100% Raphael. So, yeah, I think that the one I secretly resent is Michelangelo, but I love Michelangelo too. Rick Green, Certified T-Robot says, the world demanded it and Rolex delivered. The world now has the flip-flop date just it needed. Smiling Beard, so, Smiling Beard. Screenshot. Smiling Beard. What has happened in YouTube that started the whole cutting vids and channels? I don't know. There's one there's one goings on in the watch world that may have been a catalyst because it got a lot of people worried that there was like some fraudulent activity going on, but I don't think that had to do with like other content creators as a whole. But who knows? David Houston, Jory, sorry I'm late. What's the deal with YouTube picking on you? Give me the Cliff Note version. Okay, essentially YouTube took, for those of you who want the Cliff Notes, YouTube preemptively took down 2 of my episodes. If this keeps happening, I could get my channel removed. The episodes that were taken down have no counterfeit content in them. I've never filmed a counterfeit watch in them. I'm staunchly against counterfeits, to be clear. The Time Teller channel, I myself, Jory Goodman, the Time Teller, we hate counterfeit watches. Don't ever buy them. They're fakes. You're a fake. It's funny. People get mad at me all the time when I give a watch a bad review. Do you know why? Because they take it personally. People think that when I review a watch, Pinky. People think that when I review a watch, I'm actually making an assessment about the person who likes the watch, but I don't. I'm literally talking about an inanimate object. If I say, oh, this Invicta Zeus bolt is the most hideous, disgusting thing ever, it is grotesque and should never have graced the surface of the earth. People that like that watch often write to me and tell me that I have made a stupid, mean assessment about them because they happen to like the watch. That's not the case. I'm only talking about the inanimate object. However, it's only when I'm talking about replica watches that I do make a claim about the person who buys them. I go further than just talking about why they are terrible, and I talk about why the person who buys them are actually terrible, okay? That's how bad I hate counterfeits. It's that if you buy a counterfeit watch, that watch is a piece of trash, and so are you, because you're lying to yourself, you're wasting your money, and you're just a fool. So, yeah. That's essentially the Cliff Note version. But it's not just happening to me. As we know, it happened to Jody, but it's also happened to Bark and Jack had content removed. I think Jody had another episode removed. I was talking to Marco at Swiss Watch Gang, and he, I think, is dealing with some stuff. So it's you know, we're all dealing with things on our channel, and we're all trying to make the best. We're all trying to make the best decisions possible. ABL, which watch would you shave your beard for? Probably none. Because here's the thing, ABL. Everybody wants me to shave my beard, but it's that your mom wants some cushion. So I don't want to get rid of it. Yeah, Ben also had content removed. Yeah. Do not shave the beard. I'm not going to. And yeah. Jory has another beard under his beard. I'm not going to blame this on another channel. People are talking about another channel, and I'm not going to talk about that channel because they want me to oh, we did this because it's marketing. Okay. Cool. Well, I'm not going to buy into that marketing. Peter, you need to go full Duck Dynasty. Well, I kind of what? Do you guys remember at peak lockdown? I looked like, that was like peak rugged Jory. I was kind of Duck Dynasty. I remember, so I saw my parents after growing it out, and my dad was like, oh, you're like one of those Duck Dynasty guys. And then I was like, any mods done to the SDI? Yeah, dude, have you followed T3 Time to Drive? Sheesh. White line sway bars, race comp engineering suspension, Borla S-type exhaust, Sparco Terra bronze wheels, Advent Apex tires. Hey, baby boy. Beard life, Andrew. Heck yes. Bryson, speaking of T3 Time to Drive, are we going to see a 190 project car? So, I haven't purchased another vehicle yet, Bryson. But if we get to 10,000 subscribers on T3 Time to Drive, might be time for another project build on that channel. Who would want to see that? If we can get to 10,000. Bryson says, when, not if, when. Bad Matt says, when you get to 10,000 subscribers. We just broke past 6K. So if we can get past 10K subscribers, then it might be time for another project car build. And you're going to be all part of the finding and sourcing, and it's I think it'd be really cool to have my viewers in the loop as I go ahead and get a project. Doc, Joe Robertson, Dr. Robertson's here. T3 monster truck? Shane, do you have time for a project car? Shane, it's all about creating content, bro. I don't really have time for anything. I just make it happen. Rick Green! Watch charts showed watch prices declined last week. First time since pandemic decline. Is the decline event driven a correction, a market flux, etc.? Thoughts? 1016 Fleming Fund. Thank you for the super chat, brother. Is this a correction, market flux? Okay. Here's what I think is happening. Making it happen, Captain. I legitimately do not see this as necessarily as a correction. Well, it might be, because I think things are happening with spending power, and the watch world might try to become a bit more reasonable to meet people's spending abilities, but I don't really see that happening. I think that this is just a blip. I think this is just a blip. Because guess what? Rolex is still going to go up. Rolex is still going to go up. So, Shane, sweet as. I want to see that Miata. John, oops, my bot subscription ran out. How do I renew it again? You have to go into your YouTube account and change your payment, I believe. Papa Gold, yes. Go subscribe to T3 Time to Drive. Briar Blues. Bad Matt, certified T3 bot. 1016 fund. Hey Jory, when are you gonna get new tires? Why are there tires in your room? Because I'm a heathen and I'm addicted to rubber. Tim says it's in your account settings. Explorer 2 Cliff Notes review. I've already done a full review. I've already done a full review on the Explorer 2, guys. I own one. Is vintage Vacheron going up? Yes. Vintage Vacheron is crazy unattainable right now. Voidvid, certified teether bot. I wish there was a good site like curated by someone like you, Jory, where I could find vintage watches. Check out the Time Teller shop. We actually have a new restock. I think there's, gosh, okay, can I thank people? Last week we sold 7 watches. So can I just get a round of applause real quick? I want to thank each and every one of you. Some of you watching are probably some of the customers. So I just want to thank you guys. We sold 7 watches last week. I think there's 3 up right now. We have monthly t-shirt designs. So check out all those t-shirts at thetimetellershop.com. And we have some mugs and stuff. So thank you so much for supporting everything I do here, guys. Thank you for supporting the shop. We have a restock coming up next week. And yeah, I would love you guys to support the shop and find a product that you'd be interested in. Voidvid, certified teether says, whoa, that's exactly what I was looking for. Thanks, Jory, for this new information that will definitely affect my vintage watch shopping. Thank you, Jordan. We love you. Hints on the restock, Briar, you will have to wait and see. You'll get notified though if you're part of the Discord chat. I tend to give them hints about what's going on. I have not seen the vintage pieces Jody just bought. I'll have to go and leave mean comments on his YouTube videos. I'm just kidding. I love Jody. And I just want to say that it is incredible how supportive the watch world has been throughout all of this. Jody, Adrian, Just the Watch, Marco from Swiss Watch Gang, they all wrote to me and they were all, being super supportive. A bunch of other content creators and people on Instagram just writing to me, and everybody coming together. So I just want to thank everyone it's very nice to see. I think people want there to be like beef amongst like content creators in the watch world, but the truth is most of us just really like each other. So yeah, there's no real drama aside from us figuring out what the heck is going on with YouTube. Masshole in the chat, Kyle, a New Englander. Have we done a wristwatch check? Let's do it, guys. Let's do it. We're almost done here, but I guess better late than never, right? So here's a man cave leather strap with a 100% authentic not fake, never replicated, or replicated, I should say. SSC 081. Love this. Solar chronograph compass. Content creator is such a millennial term. Well, yeah, because it's a millennial industry, right? Like people that, telephone operators. Before there were telephones and before they had those switchboards, like that, I'm sure there were resistant old people that were like, oh, you want to be a telephone operator? Gosh, that industry will never take off. You youngins you don't know what's going on, see? And now telephones are like old. So there's people interacting on this crazy thing that is social media. And then there's resistant people like you that are like, that's such a millennial term. Well, I'm a millennial, dude, whether I like it or not. I was born in 89, which technically makes me a millennial. Which is crazy because I feel like when people think millennial, it's like they think of like young things, young little things. But when I think of myself, it's like I'm old, man. Do you know how I know I'm old, guys? Can I tell you something? I now do that thing that like dads do, like when you sit down, you're like, ugh. I started doing that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm 32 and I am old. I now do that like crazy, like dad groan. You know what I mean? Like you're doing something like, oh, I have to move this thing over here, blah, blah, blah. I'm jacked. So moving the things around isn't an issue for me. But now when I sit down, I'm like, ugh. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm an old man. Men age like fine wine. Briar says, LOL, that gets much worse. Wait till you're in your 60s. The groan makes you feel better when you sit down. It's called relief. Yeah, see? Yeah, see? EM says content creator is very accurate description. I see nothing wrong. Yeah, you know. It is what it is. People want to complain about anything. Yeah, John, certified. T3 bot. What is going on, brother? He's back. John says, yes, great success. Veronica says, I know I'm old when I turn my nose up at today's music like my parents did with my era of music. Exactly. Yep. Voidvids, amen, brother. Jordan says, my entire career is being a content creator. It pays the effing rent, yo. That's what I'm saying, dude. I used to be embarrassed. Okay, this is a me issue, all right? This was like an insecurity issue for me. When things started taking off on YouTube for me, I was like embarrassed of the term YouTuber. Like my parents would use the word YouTuber like while referring to me, and I'd be like, God, come on, Mom. Jeez, it's not cool. Because I would think of YouTubers as being like, you know, the most YouTuber-y thumbnail ever, like, and then like an emoji in the background, and then like something stupid, like a picture here, and then them being like, and I was like, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm not one of those people, Mom. Fast forward like 3 years later, and I have like thumbnails like, Tudor did what? So, you know, you either die a hero or you live long enough to become the victim. Or the villain. The victim. YouTube is kind of making us the villain and the victim, though. You either die a hero or you live long enough to become the villain. But yeah, YouTube kind of made us both. So sad. Cannot believe the timeless watch was a real thing. I know. Insane. Will you ever review a ball watch? Yes, I will if I can get one in the office. If any of you has a ball watch that you can send in my P.O. box, we'll review it and send it right back to you. Do I want to review your Monta? Yes. AJ Bones says, only 32, you're too young to use the word old. Wait till you get to my age. Chi-Town says, Jory Goodman, powered by boomer dad noises. Dude, I had a troll be like, oh, this boomer doesn't know what he's talking about. I'm like, dude, you think that's offensive to me, bro? The people of my generation are, like, trying to relate to, like, Gen Zs doing TikTok dances. Like, I would rather be a boomer. Like, you know how cringy that is to see people my age try to be, like, the people that are younger than us and doing these, like, TikTok dances? It's like, dude, stop. You should be like you are an adult. You could be these people's parents. Stop. So if you call me a boomer, I would rather be like, yes. Yes. Don't even get me started on TikTok rants, dude. Oh my god. TFT, the moderator says, gotta run, folks. Have the great rest of your weekend. Excuse me. Big Mug Gang. I do them dances in my 40s. Dude, you gotta stay hydrated. America. But, guys, we have been here for about an hour. I'm going to wrap this up. Just wanted to check in with you guys and tell you that I'm not going to stop making the honest, hopefully entertaining content that I do for you guys. Unless YouTube just totally, jettisons my channel. And then I'm just going to have to figure out how to make it elsewhere. So, yes. That is what's been going on with my channel. If you guys enjoy me being here on YouTube, then please get vocal about it. I'm just one dude. I don't have a, YouTube, manager, or I don't have, Susan, the YouTube overlord's number. I'm not like one of these big content creators. So I can't just like hit someone up and be like, hey, get your eyes on this, fix this, blah, 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 blah. I can't do that. Jordan, I will absolutely rate your collection. So if you guys can help me out and get vocal, that would be incredible. That would help me out a bunch. Another really awesome way to support me would be to check out my other channel, T3 Time to Drive. It's in my featured channel section on this channel, so if you want to check that out, that would help me out a bunch as well. We're making just about weekly content for you guys over there. That would be insane if you guys could check that out. Cut to me showing Jory a box of different animal teeth and bones. This one I found in the woods. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me, and thank you for people want a gun show shot. There you go. Shane says, I've subbed to your other channel but haven't checked it out yet. Yeah, guys, check out the content. Please leave a comment. Tell the other channel of mine that the T3 channel sent you. Please go ahead and, you know what? People are asking how to find the other channel. I'm just going to link it to you guys right now. Give me one moment. I want you guys to hopefully have fun over there as well. So I'm going to send you a link T3 time to drive. If you type in T3 time to drive, it's the first thing that shows up. If you guys all could subscribe to this channel and check it out, that would be incredible. Veronica says, thanks, goodbye all. Shane says, I've subbed to your other channel. Voidvid says, fine, I'm not a car person, but just for you, Jory. Thank you. Thank you. Briars has subbed. Andrews has subbed. Shane, sweet as. Kia ora from New Zealand. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap this up. What do I always tell you? Number one, please get out of your comfort zone. You know, handling these things on Jordan has subbed, Amok subbed, Veronica subbed, Klaus subbed, Bad Matt simped, Rich subbed. So I tell you to get out of your comfort zone, and here's why. Things like this happen in life, okay? Things like this happen. It's inevitable. I am inevitable. But it's not if you're gonna get punched, it's how you roll with those punches. So, you know, dealing with this is uncomfortable, but it's something we just have to do. So get out of your comfort zone, and it will pay off. Void says you gotta simp to be a pimp. Amen, brother. Number two, you gotta tell someone you love them. Okay, when things get difficult, I'm going to. This is okay. Here comes the heartfelt rant of it all. When things get difficult, and a problem that I personally have, Jory Goodman, is I tend to retract in on myself, and I tend to go in this headspace that, oh, I'm gonna fix this myself. I need to handle this. Blah 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 blah. Like everybody, like back off. I need to handle this. I'm mad. I'm brooding. I'm angry. Like, oh, I'm gonna fix this. But I realize that you really never do anything by yourself. This channel, although like I started it myself and this and that, and I was filming and editing all by myself and blah 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 blah, it wouldn't have gotten here to this conversation without you. Without you. You don't ever do anything by yourself. So I've got to learn to stop pushing people away when I get stressed or I need to focus on something. I should be more inclusive with my issues. And so part of that is showing love. So stop pushing people away and start showing more love. So that's number two. You got to show love. You got to tell someone you love them. And oftentimes it'll make you feel better too. And number three, don't get so isolated that you forget to love yourself, because at the end of the day, that's all you got, right? So tell yourself you love yourself as well. All right. So Joel, love you guys. Dude, I gotta read some of these because some of them are cracking me up. But Kyle says great things happen. You get out of your comfort zone. Chi-Town says you get knocked down, you get up again. They're never gonna keep you down. I get knocked down. Chumbawamba. Tim says I curl up in the field position and I get punched, then I cry until my wife rescues me. Yep. Rick Green, stay in your comfort zone, hate people and tell them. See how it works out for you. Joel says, love you, Jory. Thank you so much. Love you too, bro. Voidvids, thank you. I will take credit for your success. Dance emoji. But guys, thank you. Thank you for supporting me. And I will see you on the next one. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the time teller. And always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Hey, YouTube, this one's real.